What's going on? This is the Transferable Spins podcast, episode 121. Two. 122. You know, I've been gone. So, you hear my voice. This is Jew. I'm back. I wasn't here last pod, but my brothers held it down. Thank y'all, boys. We got Bull,
Wow,
Ed, man.
The best I can.
I
think that's the best way to describe it, man. I've been on an apartment hunt.
Oh, yeah.
So Saturday I went and I truly only liked one.
Out of how many you looked at? I know. Yeah, you probably.
About 5 or 6.
Yeah, I about to say, I know you're going to do
all in one day.
Ooh, I literally.
That's
it's
a lot.
a lot of apartments.
In one day, that's
a lot of
yeah.
apartments by me.
Oh, but yeah.
Like,
You're right.
I literally didn't drive further than 10 minutes. Like they were all on the same street, pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
So I just was like, it was literally like I was just driving in a straight line.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when market is crazy right now.
Stupid.
I remember when I first moved out here, what I was paying for a 2-bedroom, like total. I pay more now for a 1-bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like 7 years ago. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I remember my first apartment.
I remember mine too.
It was 800 and
man, my stuff was like
59,
5 or 6 when I
heck,
first.
and when I was in college, I was splitting a duplex. I was paying $300 a month. I think.
Yeah.
I might have been paying them. I think it was because the duplex total was 6.
Yeah.
I think. So we was paying $300 a piece.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
300.
Boy, now they ain't even a drop in the bucket now.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'd be terrified to know what $600 could get me out here. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know what you can get unless you qualify for HUD.
I'm about to say,
unless you're trying to go live.
That's what I say. I'm scared of where that would
Yeah.
take.
No, you're gonna be in the
That might be a
trenches.
dangerous area.
For real.
You're lucky you just got that.
Yeah, I'm talking about window unit AC.
Yep.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
$600. I don't.
No
even
peephole.
know.
Nope.
That's gonna be in a row. That's gonna But I was looking and I saw one right, and it was the best out of what I saw. Like all the other ones was like. I would only say in that if I was saving money, but all these cost more than what I currently pay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, man, I was kind of like on something. I need something
Okay, I was just about to ask you that.
about equivalent,
Yeah.
or close,
Yeah.
or better in my.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that one was slightly less, but it like I'll have to show y'all a video.
Okay.
Actually, I might put it in the podcast. A little something new.
Yeah, there you go.
Because like it's like my balcony faced the trail that I run, which is already by like a body of water, and they got trees around it. But out my balcony, first thing I look down is the pool, which is nice. Then if I look forward more, that's with the greenery and the trail that I run on.
Yeah.
Like it's just cement, but it go around a little man-made. Like it's relaxing. It's a nice view.
Okay.
So that would have been nice, but I was like, man, I'm paying more. Space is bigger because that's the thing I'm getting now. I want to be able to host again, man. It's been years since I've been able to host.
Hey, guess who's Bazak?
Yeah.
It's been years since I've
football
been able to comfortably
season.
host, man. So all the stuff I'm looking at is like host friendly, like big, bigger. So and that mug was massive, but that mug was like the way it was shaped. It was like almost awkward because it was like. The walls are so far apart. You can't have something on this wall and be looking over there for the TV. Like you got to dang near cut off half the space
And make that like a
put
little
like a dining area or something.
middle of the room and just face one of the walls.
Yeah. You got
It's too far away to like be able to look.
Yeah.
So closet was fine. It looked like your closet.
Oh, there you go. Like closet.
It was deep, which I like because I got a bunch of crap.
You got a bunch of stuff.
But like I say, it was a little dated, man, and it was a little dated. The gym, like I could tell they recently tried to renovate it, but the space so small compared to what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Because my gym is like borderline like a small gym. Like it's a nice type of size.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's the best option because I think I gave it because I put it on the quantitative system. I think I gave it an 8.5. Like it's cool. Like it's definitely livable in, but it ain't like that, But they had this new one that was gonna that was being built down the street from me, and I kind of was like, because they just started doing tours Monday, like this Monday, because I've been wanting to look at it, but I can't lease nothing without putting my eyes on it.
Yeah,
I'm not there.
As you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't got that type of trust.
Yeah.
So I went to look. Fire. It was fire. It was pretty nice, man. Because it's like still being built. Like it's like new. Like
Yeah.
And it was nice, man. It's brand spanking new. I've never been the first to live in an apartment, but it's like
It's a different vibe.
it's like one of those, like, you know, like the apartments, like more city apartments where it's just one big building. It's not like individual buildings.
Yeah, it's not.
So individual buildings is called garden style apartments, and there's the big buildings. Them just called wraparounds. And I like living in garden style now. I don't like wraparounds because dealing with the parking garage and trying to park on your floor, and now you got to go higher. And then when they be wraparounds, you know, you can live deep in it. So like, you got to account for your walk to get to the garage, then you'll drive down the garage when you're trying to leave in the morning. And I already leave early and be pushing it, but I got the luxury of going down literally one flight of stairs.
Yeah.
And like, I don't walk down the hallway. I literally just go down some stairs and I can get in my car.
Right.
So I didn't really want to live in a wraparound, but it was the nicest I saw. But it was like probably going to be about $100 more than the other place. So now I'm more comfortable in there because it's not outdated as much. Closet not as big, but that was just like, you ain't gonna just find them type of closets. But it was a nice size closet still, like bigger than the average closet. Because the closets I was seeing, I was like, either I just got a lot of stuff, or like they really playing. Like people can't have this little.
It's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of both.
It's a little
I was
bit
like,
of
people
both.
can't have this little amount of clothes. It'll be like 2 rails, like.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying.
But
No,
that's
yeah,
small.
yeah, that's small.
Yeah, that's
but-
small.
Yeah.
That's
And I
small.
was saying, I be kind of dependent on my closet to have the little shelves because I'm not a big dresser guy. Like I just recently got one, but I honestly just go in the sock drawer and the underwear drawer. I don't even, I truthfully don't know what's in the other drawers that I got. But anywho, so I was like, man, it's really nice. It's brand new. I at least feel more comfortable there. It's like,
Okay.
it is the wraparound, but they had one on the first floor. And you know, on the first floor, you typically have higher ceilings. I think the ceilings is about 11 feet.
Ah.
So that's high.
That's
You know,
really
when you
good.
got
Yeah.
the higher the ceilings, just the bigger a space going.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it actually is a big space.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
how that's how physics work.
But
First floor is like perfect.
yeah, too. But then it's like it ain't first floor facing the street. It's like first floor inward by the pool, but not like connected.
Yeah.
It's like some space, but it is on the first floor facing the pool. So I don't have to worry about people just walking by
Yeah.
and just hop your little thing from the street and just you
Yeah.
got to like go through phases to even get to
Yeah.
me. Like so, and it's between like my balcony, which don't have rails, but it's on the first floor, but it don't have rails. But she was talking about the lease agent said they talking about they might put rails in. I was like, I thought that was pretty standard. And she was like, I'm not gonna lie, on all our properties we don't have rails on the first
That's
floor. If they like
crazy.
I've seen
facing,
it.
but not like if they not
Really?
but
Yeah, when we first came.
it's not like facing like the street. Them got rails.
Yeah.
It's the ones that's facing
Inside, yeah.
because you, like I said, you got to go through so much just to get inside the complex.
Yeah.
It's like locked up, so you can't just walk and just hop up. Nah, it's like locked up. So I was like, yeah, man, it's a little bit more pricey, but I'm gonna be comfortable.
I was about
But
to say
in my-
$100 more. It's a little bit bigger, and it's on the first floor.
Yeah.
That kind of like
It's not,
You start to really look at what you.
but the spacing is weird because it's like a triangle, but like a really, really big triangle.
the apartment is.
Yeah,
Is
but
it on
like
the
a
corner
really,
of the
really
building?
Big, yeah.
That-
But it's like a,
Oh, I like those.
In my head,
I like
it's really
those.
big.
in my head, I was like, "This is a corner."
because it's like a nine.
Yeah.
It's like 900 something square feet.
Yeah,
so it's big.
I do like. I like the
But-
corner in the wraparound.
But let me continue the story.
Oh Lord!
So, when you look at something, I went to look at it Tuesday, but then I couldn't remember everything about how close the pool was because I was thinking it was going to be on some like walk out my balcony, the cement connected. I'm at the pool, and that was going to be kind of a safety concern. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's
It's the
when people
pool.
want to start pulling doors.
Yeah,
But it's like separation, and then it's not like a sidewalk by me to get to the pool. So
Yeah.
you literally have no business. It's dirt, like
Yeah.
like mulch and stuff. So you can't walk around my area.
Yeah.
Like, you have no business over there at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's some separation. So I can deal with that. And they said they're gonna put a rail in, and I was like, thank you. Like
Well, if they said
It's
they
so
was, then yeah,
random.
that makes me feel way better. But I still get like an extra lot or like a pole because you got the sliding patio door or like the regular door.
They make doors now.
Okay, well that's
for the
good
most
then.
part,
Yeah.
But then too is like they got like all security stuff on each one, and that mug is loud, like uncomfortably loud. But I'm gonna keep it that loud.
Yeah.
So like when people over, it's gonna be annoying. But like at night, that's one of them. Like,
Yeah,
when
you get
it ain't
up
like a
and
little-
you
It's like a like
Hey,
it's
somebody
too
in here.
loud.
Hey, somebody in
It
here.
really sound like a siren almost. But build out my application right today because you get 48 hours to lock in the price, whatever. First floor, cool. I'm at peace with it. It's gonna be a little high, but I'd rather be comfortable. The other one a little dated. I was like, then I'm on the first floor, so I don't really deal with the parking garage quite as much because I'm on the first floor.
Right.
And then a visitor parking is only on first floor, so it really work out because I be having visitors. So
Right.
cool. I'm chilling, man. Finished the application, then something just crossed my mind. I was like, let me go see out of curiosity, like how much the prices is for where I stay, like currently live. Look, bro, I can get a bigger unit than what I'm in, which got an island in it, bigger closet, and I already think I got a pretty big closet.
Yeah.
Washer and dryer, double sink. Don't know why I need a second sink, but it come with it.
Yeah.
$200 cheaper
Oh.
than where I just put my application in. So I'll be going to look at my apartment and I know, to be honest with you, my main issue with my apartment complex, I can't stay in my building anymore. So, but they got ones built in the other building. So it'll still be literally in just across the parking lot.
Okay.
But right there.
Ooh.
So that'll
That'd
make
be that
moving.
thing. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be that thing.
Save $200.
Yeah.
I know the apartment look nice because
Yeah. 'Cause
you live there.
They all look
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm going to see it in the morning because again, I can't just blindly put my eye
Yeah.
like just say, "Oh, I'm gonna sign up." But then too, the other thing is it's just the application, so they don't hold you to the lease until
Oh,
you actually
yeah,
get the
sign the
keys.
lease.
So literally, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna lose my $99. But how I look at it, if I was to
You gonna make that
apply
back,
anywhere,
Yeah, you
and
gonna
I'm
do
about to
that.
say, yeah, and it's $200 cheaper. And like I said, that's literally my only complaint.
Yeah.
I just gotta get out my building because I just don't like how they do the trash.
Yeah.
So I think it might. I don't want to.
I'll be banking on that.
I don't
I ain't
wanna
gonna
be
lie.
too
I would have just applied
presumptuous.
for it. You
Yeah.
better than me.
The apartment he's staying?
Yeah, I'd have just applied for it.
Yeah, I would apply for it.
But yeah, I need to see it.
To
But
lock, to at least lock it in.
They got a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have to explain my situation because it's weird. I put in my 60-day
Yeah.
notice.
Okay.
But now I'm trying to re-sign.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
hoping that they show love and kind of make a concession and be like, okay, well, we ain't going to charge you no
Right.
transition thing. Because I'll literally just whatever. So I hope they be cool about that because they really locking me in for 14, 15 more months.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
about,
they
that's about
shouldn't charge
That's
you
about
nothing,
right.
no
That's
like
about right.
transfer fee. It should
But
just be
yeah.
whatever, unless
Just-
you trying to get them to cancel that application fee. But you put your
60?
you put your 60 days in. Because I remember I had put my 60 days into my first apartment, and like after like looking at other places, I was like, nah, I'm gonna just stay here.
And they let you do it?
Yeah, nah, they was like, nah, you got to reapply, and then
Go through the
we
process.
already sold your apartment, so
Yeah, that's
you
what
got to
it is.
like
Yeah.
apply for another one.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, let me find somebody to move in with.
I hope they'd be cool with it. But yeah, that's my thing. It's like, I don't want my unit back.
Yeah,
They already leased that out anyway.
I'm about to say, as soon as you put that in,
Yeah, I'm about to
it's
say,
up.
Yeah.
I want to do.
They
Like I said,
flipped
I need more
Instantly.
space, and like if I can like get that to not get the wraparound counter, but that to just turn into an island and that just open up and you add some more square footage. It's gonna definitely be like I say, it's about 100 square feet difference. So.
That's
And
a
I
lot.
was like looking at the dimensions. Everything is literally bigger. The living room bigger, room bigger, closet bigger, and I was like, dang,
That's a
I
big
already got a solid closet. So
Yeah. You
if
do.
I get a bigger closet, I'm really gonna
You'll
be.
be in good shape.
yeah.
I'm gonna issue myself a jacket challenge this year, man. I'm gonna wear every jacket in my closet.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
should
wear
do
every
that.
jacket.
I was about to
should do
say,
that.
you
I'm probably
got a
gonna,
jacket
like-
for the whole winter.
I'm probably gonna take a picture of it too. Just
should
so
do
I can
that.
document that.
Just the same picture in the mirror.
I'm gonna say wearing out my my closet
Day
jacket.
1 of the jacket channel. Day 2 of the jacket channel.
Yeah.
You can just
That
make
number
a super
gonna get
good-
wild, bro.
I was about to say it's over 100, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That
You
number
got
gonna
enough
get
for the
wild.
full winter.
I've seen you buy at
Yeah,
least
it's gonna
40.
get wild.
Like with my eyes, I've
Yeah.
seen you buy
that's why
40
when
jackets.
That's why when you was like, I don't know if these closets just smaller. I got a lot of stuff. I was like,
It
you got a lot of
stuff.
jackets.
Yeah, it got a lot of stuff.
You got a lot of jackets, a lot of shoes.
Yeah. And you hang your shirts up.
I'm about to say,
Oh yeah, that take up a lot of space too.
And
Because
you
I hang
your
my
shirts.
t-shirts.
Yeah, you hang your
Yeah.
t-shirts. So, you know,
Yeah, that do take up a lot of
that
space.
take up a lot of
Fair
space.
enough. But yeah, that's why I say I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but yeah, I feel like that'll be a good situation because that'll help moving too. Because that's like
across the way.
this is literally right there, like almost where it's almost more of a hassle to drive.
Yeah.
Because it's literally
Yeah.
like so. It really might be more of a hassle to try to drive it over unless you can just load up a lot.
Yeah.
And then the other person walk over there while the person drive. Like it's literally like
Yeah.
Well,
right there.
we do got the truck, so we could just
Throw it on there.
throw it in the back and just whip it
And
around.
then Kendall gonna be off that day to help too, so that's gonna be nice. And I was asking him could he get his dad trailer, but honestly, that might be OD. Well, because
How big is
I
that
feel like
trailer?
the time that they take to load the trailer, like I'm telling y'all, it's literally like when you come in my apartment complex and it's a building on the right, that's where it's at.
Oh,
And I live.
I'm
on
about to
the
say
left.
if you stand there, a trailer ain't needed.
Yeah, it's almost excessive. That's why I say you just work the bed of the truck and
Yeah. And we can
And
sit on the
load it
bed of the
up.
truck and hold
Yeah,
up.
bro.
and if Kendall-
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So yeah, we got two working here because that's why I say it's gonna be really easy. So that's what I say. And then like I say, washer and dryer I don't have. I literally got mattress, couch that's gonna actually require. I imagine box springs be light, and that's it. Everything else is one person can grab.
Yeah. Well, that'd be pretty seamless then.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
well,
that'll be
good.
like I said, where I was gonna move is literally like 4 minutes away. Like it's literally 3 lights away. You don't get on the highway, but so
Hey,
Not too bad.
I want to say either option ain't gonna be like no far drive. So that's why I say I think that'll just move it along. But yeah, if I stay in the same complex, I just don't need to get complacent. I still need to actually pack.
yeah.
Like I'm going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking,
To make it
I'm gonna just
easier.
carry it by hand.
Yeah.
Only thing is, I don't got any elevators, and I don't think there's any in that. Actually, I know there's not. But it's literally what I'm looking at is on the second floor again. So even that ain't gonna be
Too bad.
Too bad. Hey, well, that's good, man. You lock it down.
But that's what I was saying. It's either that, where it's that close, or we going to the new apartments. And the new apartments fancy and got a loading dock. And I'm gonna be on the first floor. So literally, once we go downstairs, that's it. So that's why I say it's gonna be a pretty smooth day, regardless.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked us and with a good enough runway. Some people ask you the week of, can you help me move? Well, dang.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, was that me?
I've been called.
we knew you was coming. We knew you was coming.
I'm gonna say, man, I've been thought people was gonna move one day, then they called me the day after, saying, "Well, we didn't get to move that day. Can you help today?" Yeah, but yeah,
I done moved a lot of people. It's an etiquette to it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
it's nice. I typically don't know ahead of time like that.
That's crazy.
I think Earlton, he let us know.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I think
We knew when he said I'm moving to that. I was just like, I'm waiting to know when I gotta go.
I was about to say, I think we moved in February. We signed our lease in December. After we signed that lease, I was like, hey, this the day.
Yep. You did. I was like, well, because we had that like kind of blocked off. Like, we know that's the day we helping Earlton. Yeah.
That's what I say. Yeah, we did know. Pretty quick. But yeah, I was just letting people know and then that's a Friday too, so I already know because. My grandmother having her big birthday party on the 16th in Natchez that I might need you to ride with me. Well, not need, but if you want to ride, you can.
Yeah, I might. I'll take a little ride to Mississippi.
Because that mug it's a little dry.
It
ain't too bad, but it's like about 5 maybe.
You feel it.
No, that ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not 4 for sure. It's not 4.5.
Yeah.
I think the worst part of that is driving through Louisiana.
Yeah, it's not
by
like
yourself
a quick.
too?
Yeah.
It ain't like a quick drive either, where it's like you on 20 and you got
to make some turns and stuff.
and be on some little
Back road.
40, 30.
Yeah.
That's what I find unpleasant when you got to drive like that because it's like, oh, you got
The
to
road to Ruston.
The road to us.
Bro.
Oh yeah, that was.
Easily
you're going
the
through
worst
towns.
drive. Yeah.
It's like going through a bunch of oranges
Yeah.
for like 3 hours
Yep.
because it's a small town, so you got to really be locked in on the speed
Yeah.
limit
Yep.
because it can get down to 30, it can go
Yeah.
up to 50, 55.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And we went to Natchitoches like a month or so ago
Oh,
for
yeah.
our family reunion, whenever. That wasn't a bad ride. Like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be because we spent most of the time. We spent 3-4 hours.
On 20, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
But we was like in Texas for most of the time.
Yeah,
By the
'cause-
time we got in Louisiana, we only had an hour left.
Yeah, I'm about to say it ain't that close from the border.
Yeah, so it wasn't
ain't
too
that far
bad.
from the border. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's about 6, G. That's what I
Okay.
say. Yeah, it ain't.
Yeah.
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 It ain't too bad.
That used to be how long it was from Denton to Owens. Not
Yeah.
Dallas,
Yeah.
From Denton to Owens was 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
It's a little.
Yeah. It's a little fade.
But that's why I say it would have been insane to try to go out there Saturday, come back Sunday. Because even if I go at my early leave at about 6 o'clock Sunday, I ain't gonna make it back till noon on Sunday. Then try to move in and go work to work Monday.
True.
Yeah, nah.
I was like, I feel like
You
it's
crash
just
out,
It's a
brother.
no for me.
Yeah.
yeah.
You gonna crash out, brother.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
gonna
what I
get
say. And I'm trying
somebody
to
gonna get going off of 'em.
Yeah.
I'm trying to conserve my days and not use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I probably done took off 2 days in the past 3 weeks, but
Oh, you have.
You had a busy season.
yeah. So that's why I'm trying to not just use my days
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
funny thing is, I would have to take off that Friday. I'm not off that Friday,
Okay.
so that's why I'm like, I'd rather do that
Then
Yeah.
on the front end.
then the other
Because if I just move Friday, then just gotta wake up Saturday. Though.
yeah
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd rather come home and it already
be settled.
settled. Because I'm a expert mover / unpacker. I be in my home
Yeah, you do.
the day of.
Yeah, you
Like,
do. You do.
I scheduled the TV mount guy to come get me on that day. I have my Wi-Fi
Yeah.
ready to be switched over.
Yeah, your stuff
I
be
don't,
lined
bro.
up.
I don't want no discomforts when I move. I want to have it.
You don't want to be waiting on nothing. You don't want to be
If I
waiting on
can.
nothing.
I was about to say, it took me,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was
Yeah.
Wi-Fi-less for a minute.
but that wasn't my fault. It's just a lot of people. That was a new neighborhood, so it was a lot of people needing Wi-Fi, and they was like on back order. My TV though, I hang my TV myself. But in that apartment that we was in, that we moved out of,
Yeah.
that TV was on some boxes for like a month before I touched it.
Man, say if you Ed, you been here when I first got here. It used to be nothing in here. Mm-hmm. One thing was on that wall though. That TV was on that wall. Boy, I just had 2 chairs.
Yeah,
But I was like, that TV gonna be on that wall, baby.
yeah,
I put the Wi-Fi in myself.
Yeah.
You know, because I got out here before with my cord.
yeah.
I just had a box of the stuff, and I just had to go. I had to go get it.
Yeah.
Had it back and hooked it up myself.
And y'all got what, Spectrum?
I think so. My cord. Yeah, I think
That's the good thing with Spectrum. You can just go pick up a box.
Yeah, you just
We
pick
got
up a
AT&T. They got to come lay lines down. Yeah.
yeah. So, but anyway, but that's good though. That's good
Yeah,
though, man.
but,
You got your living
I
situation.
got. I'm about to
together.
say, yeah. I put my application in, so that other one I'm holding on to it technically, but
Yeah.
So it ain't like if I see this one, I'm like SOL if I don't like it. But
Yeah.
You got a little
Yeah.
ace in the hole.
yeah, but I say do that, and that's good. But other than that, man, it's kind of been the focus of my life. That work been smooth, you know. It's when it ain't busy, bro. It's not busy.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe that.
Yes, sir.
Been still doing my little cardio. Man, I felt something kind of that I wasn't supposed to feel in my
A tweak.
yeah, in my dang Achilles again. So that was Monday. So I didn't
Damn
run.
Achilles.
So I didn't run I didn't work out Tuesday. Didn't run Wednesday. But then I ran today, and I was like, okay, it felt okay.
Right.
But I was kind of Well, it was really hot today, like hotter than usual
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah.
compared to what it's been. Like it's
It was hotter earlier too.
yeah, and I was like,
Hotter earlier, man. Like it kicked up about 9.
oh, then the other main thing. So I typically work 7:30 to 5:30 around this time. But they call it like flex within the flex because they got people that get there at 7 to open the door. So if you want to work 7 to 5, you can. Or also you allowed to take. We naturally get an hour lunch, but you can take a 30-minute lunch. So technically, if you come at 7, take a 30-minute lunch, you can get out that thing at 4:30.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, you should.
They told us Monday. I've been doing it the rest of the week. But
Get out that thing.
I'm not going to lie. Them 30 minutes in the morning, like that 30 minutes in the morning is really like an hour because you're going to feel them 30.
You're going to feel that 30. You're going to feel that 30.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to that because I had got accustomed to just getting, I've been getting there at 7:30, but I don't know. I done got used to that, so now I'm trying to move to 7. Like, it's an adjustment, man.
It changes so many things.
You gotta go to sleep a little earlier now, bro. The first morning it was dark out still. I said, "Oh nah, bro." Yeah. I was like, "Nah, bro," because even during the busy season, we was going in at 7:30.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, you can get in the earliest. You can get in at 7:30. Didn't have to really be there till 8 technically, but yeah, bro. With that 8, at 7 though,
that's tough.
Bro, it was dark outside the first morning. I was like, nah.
I was about to say, that means you probably getting up at like 5:30.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta
leave quick.
I gotta leave at 6:25. I get out of bed at 6:15.
That's crazy. I could never.
Sometimes 6:17, 6:18.
That's an Olympic sport right there.
Yeah, I was about to say that's that. My clothes laid out the night before.
Nah, I got my own internal uniform. It's either gonna be khakis or blue pants, and
you ain't gotta switch it up.
And then it's just gonna be polos, and I just put the polo I wore most recently to the furthest left, so I don't wear that when it's 2 days in a row. But outside that, I don't care.
Hey man, a system is a system.
Yeah, I'm not saying that on Mondays I typically wear either orange or yellow, a little brightness, start the week off right.
What's up, y'all? What's up, guys?
Yeah, either orange or yellow.
Have you been?
Black polo on Friday.
Have you been coming warm?
Yeah.
Come again?
Have you been coming warm?
Oh, I think. I forgot. I remember, but
you tell me.
Man, I ain't been interacting with people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. At first, I was like, "Whoa!"
He said, "I think." How did you know? How did you find out? How did you find that out?
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That was a reference.
I hadn't been interacting. The
new
with
listeners,
people.
that was a reference. Go back.
I only been interacting with my people. So
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't been interacting with anybody new. So, but nah, man, But that's been my main thing, just trying to get up early and adjust to that. Because, like I say, man, that's a difference, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big difference between 7 and 7. But I do my first alarm go off about 5:50, 5:40.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of those alarm every 5 minutes type people. I can't just do one. But also, I don't like my first alarm to be when I got to get up.
Yeah.
So that's why I like setting it earlier too, so I can I mentally know. Okay, because I gotta turn it off.
Because you gonna fall asleep, but you still gonna be like halfway.
It's not like
every single time.
It's
I know I need to get up, but
I can get another 15.
Yeah,
it's like 20. I'm priming myself.
Yeah, you gotta
it loosens me, get my mind right.
Yeah,
about that last one, you be like, all right, I gotta. Okay,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm a phone across the room type of guy.
Good man.
That's wild.
Good man. You're a good man.
You gotta get up.
You're a good man.
You have to. If you wanted to shut up, you gotta get up and go.
You're a good man. You're a good man, brother.
Yeah.
How you do that? You just plug it up over there at night?
Yeah. The dresser is on the other side of the room. I just plug it up over there, set it on the dresser, go lay down. When it go off, I hop right up because Emery sleep with us too, so I don't want him to wake up.
You a light sleeper?
Nah, not really. Like when my alarm go off 5:30, it he don't really get up like that. But if it keep going, he do. And I have it all the way down. Like I don't have it all. I don't have like it's at a point where it's like when it go off, it'll go off a few times and it ease you out your sleep rather than
you a light sleeper?
Yes, I'm a very light sleeper. I'm a very, very light sleeper.
Oh my gosh.
Unless I'm just super duper tired.
Yeah.
And even then I still kind of any little sound I'd be like, what was that?
You aware.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I'm a morning person and I so around that time anyway, I'm on my way about my sleep. And so
I didn't know you was I didn't know you were still getting up at 5:30.
Yeah. It's been hard because I've been going to sleep late. So it's been pretty hard. I've been trying to like work myself back into a routine. My lady started working again, so
shout out.
Yeah, man. So I'm trying to like figure it out because Emery's staying with me whenever she go to work, and so we got him on a routine.
Yeah,
I just have to get on a routine, and like with how work been, it's been kind of hard to do that, and with just having him, it's been kind of hard to do that. So I've been trying to figure that out. So now I might have to like start waking up around 6:30 instead, and then go and work out like after hours.
Oh yeah,
and like kind of I'm trying to get it together. Like this, like week 2, I want to say, and I've been off my rocker.
Yeah,
so,
you were saying before we started the episode, you being kind of burnt out. I was interested to hear more about that.
Yeah, man. I you know, it for a minute there, work had got like it kind of slowed down a little bit. But as of late, it's been like picking up a lot, and it's been a lot of like tasky work. Everybody been wanting, everybody want to like prioritize their work, and if everybody prioritize, ain't nobody prioritize, and so it's like trying to get that figured out, trying to like stay cool, because I'm like, all this stuff y'all asking me to do, y'all can do yourself, but okay,
that's frustrating.
It's very frustrating. And then feeling like a task rabbit, like I actually got work that I can do, and y'all just asked me to do these one-off things. But having that on top of like having Emery by myself while I'm trying to work, that's kind of like trying to get that dynamic right. It's hard because he at a point right now where he like, if he see me, he just want to be with me.
Right.
And he's still a kid, so he's still trying to like, he'll come in the office. I got a lot of stuff in there, so he like look at something, want to touch it, want to grab this, want to pull this down, want to see what this do, want to type on a keyboard, and I'm like trying to like, it's like really testing my patience, because it's like I know that you just curious, and I like the fact that you curious, you know what I'm saying, but also I'm trying to work, so chill out. So it's like it's a few different things that I do to try to like keep him.
A playpen.
Man, he too smart for a playpen. He way too smart for a playpen. We done tried that before. It don't work, bro. He's very, very smart. Like he looks for stuff to like figure out.
So he just put a bunch of stuff in there. It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work, bro. It's just, if he see me using it, that's what he wants to use.
Yeah, he want to see what you doing all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So he want to do that, and he want to mimic that. So it's kind of hard. Like he already know how to open the freezer. Y'all know how we got the little child lock thing on there. He like open it up now.
Oh man, boys advance.
Like he just see, and he like go and he'll play with it, and he'll pull on it.
And he retain it.
Yeah, and once he get it the first time, he got it. That's it. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to put a padlock on the refrigerator. Like, and now he's at a point where he like jiggling the doorknob. Right. So he's like trying to get that, and so he just very curious and very active. The doorknob? Yes, bro. Yes, he can reach the doorknob.
Dang.
I'm about to say, you got to be close, huh?
What you mean?
Like him barely being able to reach it.
Nah, like his hand is at the top of the doorknob.
He
he on his tippy toes, but he his hand on his tippy toes. His hand is at the top of the doorknob, and he just not strong enough to turn it yet.
Gotta get on his push-ups.
Okay.
Huh?
Gotta get on his push-ups.
Yeah, he got to do that and get on his forearms. But but yeah, man, he at that point where he just super energetic, and I'm just trying to like figure out that dynamic. So like, when she go to work, it's time for him to go down for a nap, and it's like my lunchtime around that time, so that perfectly lines up, and he'll nap for like 2 hours.
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and so like from 12:30, he'll fall asleep around 12:30. So from 12:30 to like 2:30, 3 o'clock, he'll be asleep, and that's typically when all of my meetings are on the second half of the day.
Nice.
So by the time he wake up, I'm like, okay, I'll just take my laptop out of the room and just do all of my little tasks that I can do that I don't need two screens for. And so I've been doing that, but he'll see me on the laptop. He'll come and try to like tap. Yeah. And he's so cute, bro. He'll like walk up and he'll just put his hands on his and like look at me, and then he'll try to like tap the keyboard, and I'm like, man, no.
You cute as hell.
Yeah, but don't do that. And I gave him like my old keyboard. He done tore that thing up, but he don't even want that no more because it don't do nothing.
Yeah, and he know you ain't on it.
And he know I'm not on it. So if he see me on mine and he like, well, I want to touch something that's gonna do something.
Yeah, he want to see what happens.
Yeah, so it's like trying to figure that out, man, but also like being burnt out from my job, and then trying to figure out stuff outside of my job. So I still haven't come up with my little presentation that I'm supposed to do for this raise or whatever.
Right.
I was telling y'all like I got the interview for the new position or whatever. So
right.
that had a lot of my attention. So I'm like, okay, now that that's over with, I'm waiting to hear back from them, but I still need to like get this part right just in case. Right. Yeah. And I just ain't been having the energy for it. I haven't been having energy for a lot of stuff.
Come on now.
And so I'm just like, man, I don't know if I just need some time to myself or if I just need to like really sit down and like a project manager schedule out everything, put it on the board, write down times, and stuff like that, because really lock into it, because man, I can't keep living like this. It's crazy. I don't like it. But other than that, man, everything's great. For sure. Everything's great, man. I just been tired, man.
That's a lot, man. You gotta recharge at some point.
I didn't even realize my birthday was next week until you said something.
I was about to ask you like, what you gonna do for your birthday?
Nothing. Nothing. I gotta work on my birthday. I did. So I was telling Ed, I did. There's another mixer on next Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I'm a hit that mug. But this whole month I ain't drank all month.
Okay.
So that'll be my birthday. If I go to the mixer, I'm probably gonna drink because I'm gonna need something to kind of like loosen me up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man, just so I can be a little social butterfly. Yeah. But I might do that, and then that weekend, I'm probably just gonna chill at home, turn my phone off. If y'all want to come through, y'all can. I'm probably just gonna be chilling, bro. Like I just need that time. I seen something that was like creative people need time to like do nothing.
Yes.
And that's what I haven't had.
They need that built in.
Yeah. So I haven't had that. So I think that's what I'm going to aim for.
Okay. You know what? Hearing both of y'all talk, it's kind of what's been my little motto, soft reset. So that's kind of what I've been going through, man. And you know what? I've had a lot of change in my life, and I was like, am I going to talk about this? But I was like, I'm going to talk about it because it's a Transferable Experience podcast. So I lost my job 2 weeks ago. And what had happened was, it wasn't like a big thing. It was like so what happened was a job got turned in and it got, I guess, reviewed by whoever the safety person is. And the person who originally had the job didn't have their safety photos. Okay, so I had went back to this job before this happened and just got the rest of the information for that job. So that job which wasn't mine, was for one of my workers. And they went up there, they didn't get the safety photos. I went up there, took the pictures or whatever, came down, and then what happened was that Wednesday that I had my meeting, I do my meetings on Wednesday. I did my meetings a regular day, got up 5 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? Went out there, did the meetings, whatever, attended both meetings. And then my branch manager, he was like, hey, Jude, when you're done with your meeting, we're going to go over a job with you. I was like, okay, cool. That usually happens. Yeah. Okay, it's probably somebody messed something up, right? Yeah. So what happened was, after my meeting, I like saw the guys all because we did vehicle inspections. Then I came back and I was like, yeah, you want to talk about that job? What's up? He's like, yeah. Okay, so we went to the conference room, but I do my meetings in the conference room. Right. So all my stuff in there. It wasn't like what we going in there for? Yeah. Because I do my meeting there. So he came in there and like we pulled the job up and I was like, looking through it and I was like, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So what had happened was I guess my regional manager had called on teams, and what happened was he was like, "Hey, this job came back. They didn't have the safety photos. You were the last guy out there, and where were the safety photos?" I was like, "Well, I didn't do that part of the job." You know what I'm saying? So what happened was he was like, "Okay, we got like a new safety protocol, whatever. So we got to terminate you." And I was like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was shocking to me. I was like, I didn't see it coming at all. I was like, "What happened?" I was like, "That wasn't even my job." He's like, "You're the lead. You're supposed to catch it, blah, blah, blah." You know what I'm saying? If you up there with no safety equipment, that's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to do something about it now. And I was like, "What?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
that was 2 Wednesdays ago, which I was like, okay. And then they did the whole thing. Because I've done it, we've let go other people. So they did exactly what I did. So they let me get myself out the van. They got me a lift and they sent me home. So when I got home, okay, so that just flustered. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, what the hell just happened? Like, it was just so quick. It was like within like 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
So I was like sitting there, and of course, the initial feelings of like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like anger. It was more like confusion. Like, what the hell?
Like, how did this just happen?
So abrupt. Like, you don't get no formal write-up, nothing.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you ain't get nothing before that?
That's what I said on the meeting. I was like, I don't get no write-up. I don't get no coaching. I like, because I've done it to other people. It's like, bro, it's a process before this. So what happened was I was like, okay. But you know what? My branch manager, he was cool when we was outside waiting on the Uber or whatever. He let me get all my stuff, though. And he was like, you know what? He said, I'm going to give you the number to the HR guy's named Steven.
Yeah.
Well, I probably shouldn't use names, but that was his name.
Yeah.
And he's like, reach out to him and see if you can, you know what I'm saying, see what's up.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Then I didn't call right there, but I was like, let me get home first. Got home. You know what's funny? First thing I did was made my bed. I just cleaned up because I was just like, I got to like filter thoughts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to go in there too, like headstrong.
Yeah.
Because stuff can go left. You know what I mean? Like, people say stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I did that. I called him, and he was like, give me your story, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, that wasn't my original job. I just went back to get the information.
Right.
So they can get through. Like, this was a customer that was already, like, far enough in the procedure of getting their solar where, like, he can't go back. Like, they already put money down and stuff like that.
Right.
So, and I was like, well, what was holding the job up was that piece of information that they needed.
Yeah.
Like, well, let me go get that information. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And he was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I didn't get no warning about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, he took all my notes. He said, okay, I'm going to bring this up to management, and then I'm going to follow up with you.
Yeah.
So that was like Wednesday. Yeah. Excuse me. That was Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was Thursday. So I was like, okay. So at that point, I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? I had already took off Friday to go home.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, technically, I ain't got no job. Like, as it stands, I ain't got no job. So I was like, let me just go home anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I got paid today. So I was like,
might as well.
Might as well. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, might as well. So I went home, and I didn't really hear back from him until like, that Monday, of course, because it was the weekend.
Right.
But anyway, and that Monday, he called me. He was just like, well, he said, well, we can't bring you back because whatever, safety or whatever. He was like, but he said they can rehire you in like 3 months if you want to come back. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
bump that.
I was like, man, I ain't just about to be waiting on 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I don't even know if I want that job back at this point. Because at that point, like, things that went by, shoot, I was already like formulating the next plan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, nah, but I will give them one shout out. They paid me out for all my PTO though.
That was gonna be a question.
No, they paid me. No, because that's what I asked on the phone Monday. I said, hold up, all my PTO, because I had a lot of PTO. I didn't really take off unless I went home. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, they're gonna pay you out for all that, all your accruals. They're gonna pay you out for that. So that was kind of good.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
Yeah, hey, that was really good. That was really good. But when it first happened, you get that initial feeling like, what the hell am I doing now? You know what I'm saying? And then it comes anger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it comes like disappointment. Like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, how I even let this happen? You know? And that's what I was dealing with them first two. That Wednesday, that Thursday, Friday, I was like, you know what? I'm just go enjoy my brother's birthday.
Yeah.
Like, let me just go ahead and just remove myself from the situation. Because, like, if I stayed here, I would just be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
idle mind.
Like you know what I'm saying? It just been like, I mean, you know what I mean? It's just me in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was like, you know what? Let me go home. And I went home. But you know what? What I immediately did after the Wednesday, after he said he's going to call me Thursday, because it was emails Wednesday.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? Don't worry about that. I had to even in like the midst of the frustration, I had to act like as if life goes on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't just sit there and just wait. Like after I emailed him, just jumped to the computer and just redid my resume. You know what I'm saying? I just added all the stuff I did, blah, blah, blah. It's a good resume. Like it's working actually. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home. So I went home, enjoyed Buddha's birthday. We had a good time. It was good. Yeah, we had a good time. That's why I wouldn't care. And I was just like, it's funny. I told Ed I lost my job in the middle of the party.
Yeah.
And I was like, but you know what? I said, you know what? I'm gonna just say it on the podcast. I wasn't gonna say it in the group mix because, like, if we talked about this with like the defensive mechanisms that we was talking about like 4 episodes ago, I was like, I don't want people to worry about me because I know I'm gonna be all right, but I don't want to cause hysteria. Like, what the hell? You lost your job? People start calling you. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know. So I went home. I had a good time at Buddha party, or whatever. Then that night we went to a housewarming. Then I was with my cousin. So it was just like, and they was like, you know, I kept debating with myself if I was gonna come back that Monday, and I was just like, nah. I said I'm gonna just stay the week. You know what I'm saying? This is where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know, this is the best place for me actually. Like around family, positive reinforcement. Because they like, man, get that job. You know what I'm saying? Like, take somebody else outside looking in and be like, man, that job. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, bro, they can't take away the stuff you did. You know what I'm saying? They can't take it. They was like, you was on your resume, right? I was like, just like, oh, well, she just put that out. So I was applying. That's what I was doing.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing the whole week. I was in Orange from freaking last Friday to last Monday, like 10 days. And the first 2 days was just like, just enjoy it, you know. Don't even beat yourself up about it. But I was applying steadily too, just on the computer, just throwing out stuff. And, you know, I was getting hits back. I did like 3 interviews and on the phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just on the phone. You know, I rejected some rejected me. Yeah, some stuff I didn't even care about. You know what I'm saying? But I was just throwing it out there, and it kind of like it was positive. You know, it was positive. I got to see my mom. Got to spend time with my grandma. Like, because usually when I go down, you know, I be busy. Then like I see. I got people I want to see, but I can't see. I can't spend time like my grandmother. Really, my grandmother's just like, you want to sit there for a little bit, talk to her. Other times, you just be like, hey, grandma, I'm here, but I got to go. I'm about to hit the road. Be like on Sunday or Monday or whatever. But I had time to do that. You know, it was good. That's what I kept telling myself. It's just a soft reset. Ain't nothing crashing that. Our bills was paid. In September, bills are covered. So it's like, I'm not in the worst spot. You know what I'm saying? I can get up out of it, you know, and that's just been real life for me right now. You know what I'm saying? And it make you recalibrate, make you realize, like, you know what's funny? I was thinking to myself, you know, it's documented on this podcast. I was like, you know, I feel like I hit my ceiling at this position. Anyway, I've said that to both
a few times.
And I was just like, shoot, maybe that's just the push I needed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just the push I needed, you know? And I guess now it's not as bad. Now it's a little bit more exciting. Because I'm looking at different positions and I've reached out to people. I got people in my network. Like, if I just needed a job, I got people I can call. Like, I got someone today. You know what I'm saying? And now it's more so like, because I called my homeboy Scott. Shout out to Scott. He listened. He was like, you know what? He said, you hold the cards now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do nothing if you don't want to. You know what I mean? He's like, he said, hey, it can be fun sometimes. You know, like, look at it like that. That's what I've been looking at it like, you know. But you know, it's been good, though. Like, just throughout, you know, it's funny. Just throughout that week, I did so much. I got to slow down. Of course, you can do that in Orange, you know. But I was just chilling with my people. I went and worked at the club for a day. It ain't fun, it ain't running, but we were just doing construction work. That's you know, just get your hands busy. do something to make your mind not think on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And by like Tuesday, I was like, oh, son, I'm passing. You know what I'm saying? But it was good. And Friday, we was with your brother. We was with our brothers and stuff. Yeah. So it was nice, man. But that's kind of what it been for me. And that's just what I keep telling myself. Just saying nothing. Just let a little soft reset. You know what I'm saying? Get things back to basics and stuff like that. So I'm not scrambling because I got stuff covered. You know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't, I probably wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably be in that plant somewhere building a couple boxes. But I'm good right now. But it kind of gave me the break I needed. It is low key been feeling more like not a vacation, but just like a pause. More so than like you don't got nothing. You know, like because I got 2 really good interviews coming up for some really good positions, actually. Yeah. And so that's interesting. So, you know.
I'm about to say, because you get on quite a few interviews.
I've done about 5 or 6.
I was about to say, you doing really well for the first week and a half. Like, kind of like your friend said, like the cards on your table, because you can look at different industries, something that you're interested in. Like,
That's what I was saying. And I was just telling Ed that Wednesday, like, you know, I did that and I applied for them grad school. I was doing that anyway. And I was like, oh, I didn't even worry about it. I didn't even remember that till they sent me the email like, hey, we got your application. I was like, oh, yeah. I still got that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's been cool, man. I had to like not reassess, but like when something like that happens, you got to keep a good barometer on how you doing. You know what I mean? Because it can go so far left, so far right. And it's funny, that's the other thing I got to see when I was in those, you know. You get reminders out there, like this is what life can be, you know what I'm saying? And that'll make you get up and do something, you know, and it did for me. But it was good. I got to slow my pace down. And that's kind of what it been for me, making me focus on the real stuff. Yeah. And just being resilient, man, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be worse, you know. It could be worse. You know, I still got a roof on my head and stuff in place, so that's kind of what life been like for me, man. Just going through it all. But it's cool. But it's just like you got to remind yourself that there's more out there. I was like, because I was telling myself, and I told you, I was like, well, I wasn't gonna work that job forever because I knew I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. Like, so you got to just move forward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but that's what life been like for me, man. Just surviving. Yeah. But I was able to be productive yesterday. Because it was like the first time I had like a empty week to get stuff. I was able to set stuff up. Like yesterday, I went and got my passport stuff done, which I've been talking about. Good stuff. Got my registration done. Yeah. That thing been out since 2022. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Been there, done that.
Got my driver's license, got everything. I just went and just did all the important stuff yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I did all that stuff. So I was like, you know, I didn't have this time 2 weeks ago because it was filled with climbing on roofs, you know what I'm saying? Like sweating, you know what I'm saying? So
messing up t-shirts.
Yeah, for real. But you know, when you're on the other side of it, you can look at it in hindsight. You can make light of the situation. You know,
I'm about to tell you, I feel like you have a really good mindset about it.
Yeah. I don't
positive outlook about it. You seem encouraged.
Yeah. You know, it's like why not? You know what I'm saying? Why just be bogged down? You know what I'm saying? Like. It made me kind of revert to my original self. Just look forward, optimistic, bro. Like, smoke shit out there, you know.
Yeah, so, way more,
bro.
You should look into being a project manager.
That's what the interview for them. Project manager, and I got the one Tuesdays for project coordinator. Okay. I don't know the difference between the two, but I just
project coordinator under a project manager.
Yeah. So the project manager job is tomorrow. That's a good job. That's a good job. Yeah, we're gonna see what they talking about. It's at 11. So
I'm about to say you.
You said it's tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Then the other one.
It's in person?
No, this is a phone call. Okay. It's a phone call, but it's a good little opportunity.
I was about to say, what you do right now, or what you were doing, is like everything that a project manager does.
Yeah, that's what.
And that translates.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's very translatable.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was telling you before we got on the episode. I was talking about, like, because I had got with that company, like, shoot. I had got there 3 years ago. Now, it wasn't like a startup, but it wasn't as built out as it was now. And a lot of the things that we done, I helped implement those things, like policies and procedures, and oversaw this. So we split branches, and I still, was over 2 branches. So like, that's what I was saying. It's like, it's a lot of transferable experiences. No pun intended. Pun intended. But I was just like, That's why I wasn't worried about being hireable because I know I'm hireable. You know what I mean? Like I lean on that. You know what I mean? It's funny. I got like three different resumes. It's like one that just look like a hard worker. Yeah. One that like a project coordinator, and one that's just more like leadership stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's perfect.
I've been working all.
You ready, bro? I ain't gonna lie. You ready?
Well, you know, this is stuff I teach back in AmeriCorps when they was like my core members. I guess my workers. Yeah. It was a part of it. It was like career development. I used to have to teach that. Like, well, have you a couple different ones? You know what I mean? Like, have one that show you just as I can just work. You know what I'm saying? Have one that highlight just like, okay, you know, he do a lot of managerial, supervisory stuff. Yeah. And then have one with just like all the volunteering stuff that, you know, make you like a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it's cool. So the bounce back is just cool, you know? Yeah. You know? So we good.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
We good.
Happy to hear that, man.
Yeah. We good, man. I ain't worried about it, man. But I like to share that stuff because it's like, I was telling my daddy called me. I was like, well, you gotta live your truth. You know what I'm saying? This what happened. That's what make the so nice when you do come up. They're like, damn, I remember that happened.
Yeah, I remember that episode when he was encouraged then.
Yeah. And maybe somebody hear this and be like, well, dang, let me get up and go get on my, you know what I'm saying? So like, people that's listening, man, it ain't over. You know what I'm saying? It ain't over. Everybody go through things, man. But soldiers march. So.
Yeah. And they gonna do that.
I like that one. I never heard that before. Soldiers march.
Soldiers march, man. That's what they do. So, but just, I guess the things you can take out of the tidbits is just like resiliency and just being optimistic, bro. That's the message I want to give through that. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it. But yeah, so.
Yeah. I love that you in this headspace, man.
Yeah, man.
I love that you're in this headspace because
had to lock in, man.
Yeah, like you say, it can go either way, man. Being optimistic and just knowing that everything gonna be all right. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just like I'm one of them people. Like you gotta like even friendships, platonic, intimate. I like to address feelings. You know what I mean? Like, let's not act like you don't feel like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was messed up that Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. More so Wednesday than Thursday. You know, because either day you wake up, you get a look.
I'm not going to say that's what had shocked me because we had Kane.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to say that day. Person. I wasn't going to say it that day. I wasn't that's why I didn't come back last week. I was like, I'm not in a space to talk about it. I'm not even in a space to even just like present. Like, I wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you got to acknowledge that. You got to acknowledge like I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready I'm not even ready to admit this to myself. How can I tell my friends?
Right.
Even though I know y'all be supportive, but it's like, you know.
It was
you gotta protect it though.
Yeah. You know that threw me off because I was like, we was in here talking like.
Yeah, it was really. But I kept it regular because I could. Well, at that time, it was still like, I was fired. It was a little up in the air. Yeah, I could have got my job. I didn't want to say that I got my job back, and people like, what happened? But I was just like, bro, you know, now Wednesday and Thursday, I was messed up about that. You know, I was a little downtrodden. You know, shoot, I just had to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had to deal with it. And then, you know, each day you get easier, and then other things come and. Different interviews, people say, "Oh, we're impressed by your resume. Oh, you did this. Oh, you did this." You're like, "Oh, yeah, I am worth something." You know what I'm saying? And you know, as a man, we like to be able to be productive. You know, if you ain't producing, you ain't gonna feel like yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went home. Let me go work at the club. Help get the club over. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? Let me go do that. Let me go do this. So you know, I just have to feel. Small wins, you know. I've said that before too. Just small wins. Get your small wins where you can, you know. It'll build up. It'll build up. Well, I ain't got no song. Hold up. But outside of that, it's good, man. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a few things because we hiring for some project managers.
You know, it's funny. Shout out to Scott again. He was like the last person I called because he's one of those people. He liked that stuff. Like he liked. Resumes and looking for jobs and stuff like that. And I told him this on the phone when I was driving back from Houston. I was like, I know when I call him, he like to do that, send me like 5 jobs. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I talked to this guy, look at that. Like he sent me one for this startup, I'm gonna show you. Yeah. It's a good job, but I was just like, okay, I got resources. You know what I'm saying? Got to use them. But I didn't want to I had to be okay with the situation before I started to go.
Yeah, you had to get to that point.
You got to get to that point where you can just put it out there. That's why I said, you know what, I'm going to put it on the episode so when people hear it, they'll know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so. But
Thank you for sharing that, though.
Yeah, you got to, man. This the Transferable Experience podcast, man. Yeah. It's an experience. People get fired. People get let go. People lose their jobs, bro. Yeah. People lose their jobs, and it's how you react to it. It's how you respond. So.
That's true.
But other than that, when your birthday?
Thursday.
Happy birthday to Bull. Give some claps while we're here. And another good thing came up. 50 Cent concert
tomorrow.
Yeah. They got like a very affordable lawn. Like you want to just sit on the lawn.
Yeah.
I heard it's been like a good tour.
$40.
No, I heard it's been amazing too.
Yeah.
Because I think Busta Rhymes opening up.
I was about to say, who opened?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jeremiah and Busta Rhymes.
That's crazy.
Combo.
But they say Jeremiah can't sing no more. I don't know.
I never thought he could sing.
Plot twist.
But that's me.
Oh, there I said it. Damn, you heard that one for a long time. You heard that
after birthday sex, that's why he started just writing songs for people. He just been on hooks.
That's true. Damn.
Looks around. I like
I'm about to say we can move on another episode. We can talk about it.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Speaking of music podcasts, your radios.
Yeah, man. I host a radio show every Sunday right now. Settle Down Sundays with Rhythm and Bullo. Settle Down Sundays, 9:00 every Sunday. Might do some like Wednesday shows here coming up, trying to get it figured out.
Tell the people the app, man. That they can
it's on AMP, man. Amazon AMP. You can download it. It's free. Like you can use your existing Amazon sign in stuff. Download the app, man. Add Rhythm and Bullo.
Rhythm and Bullo.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Come tune in.
Put a little at sign down.
Is it an N or an A-N-D?
It's an N.
I said an N or an A-N-D.
Yeah. It's an N. So RYTHYMNBULLO.
And I want to let you know, last Sunday when I was home. Now, Buddha was listening to it, but he was playing it out loud, so the whole house heard it. Yeah. Everybody appreciated the station, so we was all
on there. Man, I appreciate
so you might say one listener, but you really had 6.
Yeah.
So add 6 to whatever it's like.
Yeah, man. I'm liking it, man. Like I said, whenever I was telling y'all about it, I was like, man, I just listen to music, like just R&B on a regular. Like that's just what I do. Yeah, man. So whenever I came across it, I was like, oh man, let me see about this, man. Let me do like a little nighttime, get ready for the week type of situation. So like I said, I might add like a Wednesday show just to do it twice a week and see, especially on those nights where I'm like working at night. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, man. We gonna see how it go, man. But yeah, y'all tune in every Sunday. Settle Down Sundays with Rhythm and Bullo, 9:00.
Okay.
Central.
I'm waiting on Central time. I'm waiting on that guest appearance. I'm gonna come do the hip hop.
I was about to say, hey, we can do it here after a podcast.
I got you, bro.
I was about to say,
I got the Serato. The Serato.
Easy in your Serato.
He in there.
Yeah, man. So y'all tune in, man, every Sunday.
Okay.
And this has been episode 122 of the Transferable Experience podcast. Like always, remember to do all the things on all the things, and we will talk to y'all next week.